And again, we're back to this. I don't know, I might just splice in the cutscenes if you can't see them. Probably find them in better quality. Or I could just explain them to you. I mean, I'm sure that's boring as hell, but whatever. Twisted Nightmares. That's not even a song. I'm sure it's a song, but I just... Did it... Oh. I hope you can't hear my fan. I just thought of that. I love how they want to show your face so they have to cut into the in-game and then they have to cut out to the pre-rendered cutscenes. Or I don't know if they're pre-rendered. They kind of seem the same. I don't know.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Right, I'm OneMadHatt, by the way. Whatever it was.
I've been out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. But try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site in all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
I guess I owe you my life. Thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Bastila, she's the one from the Endar Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Any idea where we should start looking for Bastila?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
It's true. I want to ask you about some questions.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What do you know about Malak and the Sith?
Everything I know about Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith Master. With Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
A Jedi? What do you mean?
Malak and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along. I don't know. They formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malak just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
Okay, I can see my microphone is kind of shivering with the fan. I really hope it doesn't affect it too much because I don't want to play through all this again. I'm going to say something else. The sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her. Let's go.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile for some grim stories.
points of damage I apparently took. What is this? Workbench. The game is upgradable. Let's use the workbench because I believe my prototype vibroblade can take a. Alright, so this is the upgrade bench. Certain weapons can get upgraded, and eventually a lightsaber can too. And that was really weird. I apologize. But since you have these different materials like the vibration cell and the Durasteel bonding alloy, which will add different things, like I have a vibration cell which I'll put into here, and it'll add another bonus damage. So it's going to be 3 to 13 damage. That is what that actually is, not 1 to 10. So this is, like I said, this is still an upgrade from the last thing. And close. And then armor, and then, yeah, you can see a lightsaber. That's what's up. Then, I don't think there's anything in here. There is. Alright. And you'll have to take Clark. Can I remove him? Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. Is that before? Why is everyone more power? Oh, well, it's higher level than me.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Well, that was necessary.
That's how we sift deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
I love how immediately he just thinks of his... Alright. Let's murder this guy's face. LOL. I feel like talking over him so we can get through this faster. And the reason why if you notice when I make these decisions, I'm reading them and then figuring out which one I'm going to choose and then reading out loud, which is probably boring. I probably shouldn't do it. I could probably read all 3 of them out loud and just choose the one I want. But, let's see, this isn't the first time. I'm just glad I could help. I love how oh, I have a backpack. How Karth said, keep a low profile, and we immediately just kill... Oh, poison grenade. Sith droids and... Well, I guess you can't kill a droid, but you kill this Sith soldier and a bunch of droids. Yeah, okay. I didn't think there was anything other than that. Alright. Illegal aliens. I don't know why that joke was funny, it just... Pleased to meet you, Larum. My name is OneMadHatt. They're actually really useful. What's so great about these energy shields?
Jodo jidbungarantang ta kumjus takmiki grabulmogo kachichu ita bodunga tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut mogesha ponka bolawana chikne Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabes
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Alright, cool. I've heard enough about these shields. It isn't cheap. I'm sure there's gonna be a dark side option to be like, can I get a discount for not ripping your head off? Okay, key set up. Let me see what you got for sale. Let's see what they got. Stun baton. Wow, that's not that good. I mean, it's like 1-to-1 damage, so I suppose you'd use it in like the offhand, and then you use it for the 25% stun chance. But alright. And then the quarterstaff is a double-sided blade or whatever. Let's see. How many credits do I have? 121. Energy shield is 154. I don't have that. And then this is a stealth shield, which I don't need. And then these are mines, which I don't use. Med packs I'm going to use. Clothing I don't need. Doesn't have any value, but I don't want it cluttering up. I don't need 2 vibroblades. I don't need a short sword. I love these things, so I'm gonna use them. Close. Then what does Karth use? It's 2 to 7, 6, 1 to 4, 1 to 8. Plus 7 to hit, plus 6, and that's just a Buster Pistol. Slightly worst. Slightly worst. It does better against droids. Which is whatever, so let's do that. Close. Let's go back here.
Yes?
And let's level up right now before I think of what I want to do. I got 1 in treat injury. I need 2 in order to put in anything. Just put in treat injury. Feet. I get another feat. I can't get that to level 4, which I'm not level 4. I really don't want to get critical strike. Yeah, scouts get this feature free, that's what I thought. I kinda want that because I don't have a lot of will. I don't know if I have to worry about will right now. Let's just get the implant right now and not have to worry about it later. Closed. Then I don't want to buy anything from you right now. King Card. Use his skills.
On it. It's open.
Oops.
Yes?
And then you break into these people's houses and take their stuff.
Pudu. Tunirama na praka donko searcha. Chupapanki.
Thankfully, it doesn't affect your dark side, light side points. I mean, it probably should. You're not hurting them, I guess, but you are taking them of their meager possessions. Does he say anything? Nope. Thank you for being in the way, Karth. Thank you for being in the way, Karth. Shut up. I don't care. 2 up the city. We'll do that later. And then my goal is to just make everything on the map visible. No, this is Bashes. Bash. Yep.
Revan.
being in my way. Bag. Get items. What's this? Solo. Oh! Oh, that's neat. I guess if you were like a... Oh, that's not a container. I guess unless you're like a stealthy guy and you're gonna be on your own for a while, I guess. Beep boop boop boop. Nothing in here. Let's talk to this toilet chick. Yeah, probably not. Is there an easier way to just... Okay, I don't